Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, full name Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, was an Indian social reformer, jurist, economist, and politician, widely regarded as the principal architect of the Indian Constitution. He was born on April 14, 1891, in Mao, present-day Madhya Pradesh, into a low-caste family, which subjected him to the severe discrimination and social ostracism prevalent in India at the time. His struggles with caste-based discrimination became a defining force in his life and activism. Early life and education. Ambedkar was born into a Mahar family, one of the untouchable castes in the rigid caste system of India. Despite the social stigma and obstacles he faced due to his caste, Ambedkar's intellectual prowess shone early. His family moved to Mumbai for better educational opportunities, where Ambedkar attended school and later graduated from Elphinstone College in 1912. Ambedkar's educational journey was remarkable, considering the social and financial difficulties he faced. In 1913, he went to the United States on a scholarship to pursue higher studies at Columbia University, where he earned a Master of Arts in Economics and Political Science. He later completed his D.Sc. in Economics from the London School of Economics and went on to study law at Gray's Inn, becoming a barrister. Advocacy for social justice. Ambedkar's experience of caste-based discrimination shaped his lifelong commitment to social justice. He was deeply troubled by the exploitation and marginalization of Dalits, formerly referred to as untouchables, in Indian society. He began advocating for their rights and actively campaigned against untouchability, caste discrimination, and social inequality. Ambedkar's leadership led to the formation of the Depressed Classes movement, which later contributed to the establishment of the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other backward classes, OBC, quotas in Indian society. His early efforts to organize Dalits led to the creation of the Bahishkrit Hitakarini Sabha, Outcasts Welfare Association, in 1924, which sought to improve their living conditions. His first significant political act was the Pune Pact in 1932, which he negotiated with Mahatma Gandhi to secure separate electorates for Dalits in legislative assemblies. Political career and constitutional contributions. Ambedkar was a member of the Constituent Assembly of India, which was tasked with drafting the Indian Constitution. His expertise in law and economics, along with his personal experience with discrimination, made him the ideal candidate for leading the committee that drafted the Constitution. Ambedkar's vision for India was one rooted in equality, justice, and the elimination of untouchability. He worked tirelessly to ensure that the Constitution protected the rights of Dalits, women, and other marginalized groups. One of his key achievements was the incorporation of affirmative action provisions, which guaranteed reserved seats for Dalits in the legislature, education, and employment. Additionally, the Indian Constitution enshrined the principles of equality, non-discrimination, and social justice, making it a revolutionary document in the context of a deeply hierarchical society like India. Conversion to Buddhism and later life in the 1950s, disillusioned with the limited progress made towards eliminating caste discrimination within Hinduism, Ambedkar chose to embrace Buddhism, along with millions of his followers. His decision to convert was symbolic of his rejection of the oppressive Hindu caste system and his desire to build a more egalitarian society. On October 14, 1956, Ambedkar formally converted to Buddhism, an act that spurred a mass conversion movement among Dalits. Ambedkar's health deteriorated in the years that followed, and he passed away on December 6, 1956, at the age of 65. His death was deeply mourned by millions of Dalits, who saw him as a champion of their rights and a symbol of their struggle for equality. Legacy. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar remains a towering figure in modern Indian history. He is celebrated annually on his birth anniversary, known as Ambedkar Jayanti, and his contributions to the upliftment of Dalits and the creation of a just, inclusive Indian society are widely acknowledged. Ambedkar is remembered as a champion of human rights, a reformer, and a visionary who sought to transform Indian society from one based on inequality and injustice to one grounded in equality and democracy. Ambedkar's legacy extends beyond India. His ideas on social justice and equality have had a global influence, inspiring social movements and advocating for the rights of marginalized groups worldwide. His writings and speeches, particularly on the caste system, democracy, and human rights, continue to inspire future generations in their pursuit of social justice.